Your touch got me hypnotized, but I'll read between the lines. Your eyes don't tell a lie, don't lie. Ask, take my hand to the dance floor, girl. Ask, hold on tight for the night, girl. Ask, take my hand to the dance floor, girl. Ask, hold on tight for the night,
Oh, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Feel alive. Good morning, good morning. And we are good. What is going on, dudes? Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Sunday. Hopefully you're all doing well. You getting used to streaming without headphones? I mean, I probably will go back to using them at some point, but for now, no headphones. Ear infection continues. But I haven't taken any painkillers today. I've not taken any painkillers today. Like, I don't want to poke and prod around there, but it's been better than it was yesterday, which is progress, right? But I hope you're doing well, chat. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Chelsea. Happy Sunday to you. Hi, Lady Hanada. How are you? We'll do the hellos properly in a second, but good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, so I haven't taken any painkillers this morning, so I guess that's a good sign, right? If I'm not in enough of a position to have to take them, then that must be a sign that it's improving. Hopefully so, anyway. But another day in the world of hardcore. More work on the end tunnel today. We're going to continue with the walls, which look glorious so far. And we're going to have a good Sunday show. I'm looking forward to it. Also, 50 streams in a row, by the way, Lady Hanada. God damn. That's a long-ass time. There's not really any news to talk about today either. I don't really have anything to share. And so, without further ado, well, I guess we are going for 443 on the streak today. And that's kind of all I can say. We're going for 443 on the streak. And that's it. We'll see where we go. You need coffee? Oh, God, tell me about it, Chelsea. I could do some of that as well. In the last week, I've actually had a few of those, to be fair, but I stopped for a while because I started getting heart palpitations. I was like, am I just overdosing on caffeine here or something? So I stopped, and then last week I had a few, and I was like, oh yeah, it's good to be back. And I didn't make one this morning, but I could absolutely do one. But let's do some hellos. If you're out there, you're not lurking in the darkness, please say hello in the chat right now, and I should say hello back, which welcome everyone to the show. You have coffee twice a day. I mean, I'd usually have like one in the morning, and then I'd be like, here I am, like, wake me up. Because I'm not a morning person. I take a good, like, 2 or 3 hours to get up to speed in the mornings. No matter what time I wake up, if I wake up at fucking 7 a.m. or 10 a.m., doesn't matter. I take a good 2 or 3 hours to get going. And so a coffee assists that, and probably slims it down to about an hour and a bit or so. But I'm not a morning person. Your husband gets heart palp too. Try half cap. Yeah, maybe I should. I'll see how I go this time around. If it happens again, then yeah, that's probably the next step. Something like that. Anyways, let's do some hellos chat. Good morning. MKL, how are you? Jen, good to see you. DJ Techno, Brock, Zakota, Chicken. Reese with the C, good to see you. Tequila Queen, Tonzach, how are you, mate? Choel, good to see you. Death Biscuit, Johnny, how are you, mate? Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Brixie, how are you? Lady Handada, good morning. Me, it takes 30 minutes to get up, get dressed, and go if it's a work day. I don't know, like, I can be up and out of the house in 15 minutes. That's not a problem. My point is, I'm not like consciously aware or up to I don't feel at full speed until a good 2 or 3 hours after waking up. That's usually how it is for me. That's usually how it is. I'm not a morning person. I'm very much a night owl. See what I mean? I'm very much a night owl. I was up, what? 2 hours ago? 2 and a bit? Oh, I'm not there. I'm just not there. Just takes me ages. It takes me. I don't know why. It just does. My body's kind of like. I've said this before. It's kind of like a steam train. When you start up your steam train, it takes a long time to heat up, and it's sort of like when it starts moving, it's like. And it gradually gets faster and faster and faster. Then eventually it's. That's me. I run on a steam engine. It takes me a long time to get heated up and up to full operating speed. Anyway. I'm still tired from the nap you took 6 years ago. I mean, yeah, pretty much. But morning, Jammy Hippie. Morning, Dr. Weir. If I did miss you, I know you're local in the darkness, folks. Thank you for being here. Let's hop in and play some games. It's fine. Fine Sunday. How much Thomas the Tank Engine did you watch in your younger years? A lot. I watched a lot of Thomas. I'm a big Thomas fan. I'd say I still am a Thomas fan. Thomas is the GOAT, man. Right, these two. Ah, yeah, I remember. So we were doing the end tunnel yesterday, and we ran out of stairs is what we were doing. I've always had a fascination in, like, trains anyway. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I'd quite happily be a train driver if I wasn't a streamer. Get me operating the button train lines service. I'll do it. I'll do it. But yeah, so we've been working on this tunnel. We've got the floor fully done. Yesterday we started on the walls. We've got all the pillars in place. And we were working on the stairs, but we ran out of end stones. We've got to start off by getting some more of that. And then we can go from there. Well, says I get what you're saying, but my dog barks at fucking anything, so he wouldn't be necessarily barking at an intruder. He'll probably be barking, well, at nothing potentially. He does a lot of that as well. Oh no, are we gonna get stuck on this wall every time? Oh. That might become a bit of a pain. This is blue, Grinch. This is blue. The fastest ice money can buy. All blue. I hope you're doing well as well, Grinch. Good to see you, mate. Whoop. There we go. Anyone else play on normal and die and hasn't even tried to defeat the dragon? No, just me. Okay. I'm sure there's others in here that are yet to take on the world of hardcore. Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll use this, but I just have to remember to swap it out. But there's nothing wrong with that. Hardcore is a different kettle of fish. You gotta kill the dragon though, Josh. You gotta do this. It's gotta be every Minecraft player's aspiration. Must be to defeat the dragon. You can do it. I mean, we did, if me, a big fucking doofus, can kill the dragon with half a heart only, from start to finish of the world, anybody can do it. Anyone can do it. You got this. It is pretty crazy. Hope you've been doing well, Grinch. I've been trying to make one this season on a server. Been trying to make one this season on the server, redstone controlling the junctions and all that stuff. Oh, like a Minecraft railway type thing? Do VODs from the second channel get deleted? Well, Twitch deletes them after 14 days, yeah. I have them, I have the VODs saved on my computer. They're not on the VODs channel. I could do with uploading them on there, to be honest. I'll do that in the future. I haven't had a lot of time for second channel stuff recently, but I do want to get back on there again. You sure though? Like I hardly can get myself to the nether. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it. The nether is worse than the end. 100%. 100%. Hi Becky, how are you? Oh, a railway with ice highways, and you're trying to use redstone to control junctions. That sounds like a hell of a task, Grinch. That sounds like a hell of a task. DRC with 100 streams in a row. Dear Lord. That's a long time, mate. That's a long time. My suggestion is invite some friends over for a LAN and beat the dragon with them. It's less scary. I mean, the scariest thing is the fucking warden, mate. You turn on in-game Minecraft music and go into one of those ancient cities. I've not been scared at Minecraft. Probably ever. But at that moment in time, if you watch the VOD, I'm like, I am shitting myself. Mainly because we're in hardcore as well, but that is seriously spooky. It's a nice technical challenge. Oh, I bet. It's like a maze getting there. What? To the end? Nah, you better do it. You got this. You save up some ender pearls. Obviously, you got to go get your blaze powder from the nether. But after that, you're laughing. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. Mate, the warden's generally scary. It wouldn't surprise me if there was actually kids that had fucking, like, nightmares over the warden. Let me just go get some blaze. Yeah, you can do that. I believe. I've got faith. I retain the faith. Is it scary? Yes. Are you going to hate it? Maybe. But you got to do it. Power through the nether. Remember, the nether's scared of you, not the other way around. Maybe. Something like that. You're going to make my 9-year-old who hates survival and only likes creative do it with you. There you go. There you go. There, now you've got a bit of support, moral support and company. Bum, 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 bum. Your 9-year-old can cheer you on. Can cheer you on your venture to kill the Ender Dragon. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Bum, 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 bum. You got a happy ghost. Oh, I've not even got a happy ghost yet. There you go. See, you're better than me. You should be at the end. I don't even know where you get a happy ghost, by the way. I have no idea. Apparently, I think you find the dried up ones somewhere, but fuck knows where. Are they found in chests or something? Or are they... I got no idea. Oh, you can craft a dried ghost. How do you craft it? Yeah, we do need to get one to have a little bit of a dick around with, for sure. Eight gas tears and a soul sand. Interesting. We'll have to try that. We'll have to try that. 8 gases? That sounds like a lot, but... How the fuck do you get gas tears? You have to kill gas in the nether. You know the big flyy white things? That shoot fireballs at you? Those ones. Yeah, we had one in the FTV Skies, didn't we? We had one then. And we used it for absolutely nothing, which I'm hoping is not the case in vanilla. Yeah, 8 gases is kind of a big ask. That's kind of a lot. I think you're probably better off trading it, to be honest. I don't even think I have 8 gases in this one. They drop gunpowder and gases, yeah. I mean, if you kill them far away, I can understand why you wouldn't see that. Faux show. Speaking of not seeing things, chat! Have you not seen that your Twitch Prime subscription is now available to use? Ladies and gentlemen, every single day that you do not use your Twitch Prime sub, you literally throw away 16.666 recurring cents, which is a terrible waste. Take a little bit of money for Jeff Bezos, give it to your favorite streamers, and use your Prime sub now. You don't have to use it on this channel, but use it somewhere immediately. Very important. Very important. Ugh. I think mine's available, actually. Pretty sure mine's available. I mean, in that case, Brock, you should use it on Button Undone. You've got nowhere else to use it. Go do it on Button Undone. Support the stream further for free. You can do it. Oh my god, a double sub. Tony! Coming on in for 67.
Long work week this week, so today's my Friday. Button, cheers.
Happy days, mate. Happy days, pal. Cheers. And Imp! Tier 2 out of his mind for 112. Holy crap. There's a long ass time, Imp.
Not a prime, but here.
Holy crap, Imp. Thank you, mate. Appreciate the 112 months. That's a long time, mate. 8 away from 10 years. That is kind of disgusting, actually, but there you go. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that a lot. And your Sunday's your Friday with a long work week ahead. I mean, enjoy it. Enjoy it, Tony. Kick your feet up. Crack a beer. Order a pizza. Whatever you want to do. Why not? Why not? Careful now, Jen. Careful. Running around like that. You might run into a wall uncontrolled if you're not careful. I was going to button, but apparently I did use it. I don't remember doing that. Well, maybe when I shouted before about using it, you went and used it somewhere. Maybe. If you go to your subscriptions tab, it'll tell you who you used it on. You can find out. It's currently being used on a channel I've never been to before. That's not possible. You must have either been there before, or you're looking at a gifted sub or something. Brock, have you got pissed up and used your Prime sub on a random channel? And now don't remember. That's the only logical explanation I can have for this. Awkward. Maybe there was a hype train going or something. Yeah, maybe. And you used it on there, yeah. Possible. No, you're talking about Brock's Prime being used every kill. Not the current incoming hype train that's a minute and 50 seconds away. Which, by the way, Matt still has the lead at level 16, 22%. That's a big train, but is also beatable. We've done it before, so we know we can do it again. It's gonna take some doing, and we've got a week. We have a week. But if we can beat that, I don't think there's any way they beat it. But as it currently stands, that's going to bring it back from 4-2 down to 4-all on the months. Which is not good. We must somehow try and retain our lead. Are you sure this is... I mean, are you sure it's definitely your prime server being used, Brock? And you've not been gifted it? I need to beat a marathon trade. Probably in the last couple of days, I imagine. In the last couple of days. Which is a shame, because as I say, Tony, that was a massive scam. That was a total scam. There should have been another 15,000 bits on that trade. And who knows if that had pushed it even higher. Who knows? Maybe we'd have gone on for level 16 or 17. Definitely not a gift. You must have done it. Are my ears okay? Not really, no. My left ear's gone back to I can't hear a thing out of it. I haven't taken any painkillers today, so clearly that's that must be a sign of some sort of improvement, right? I haven't taken any painkillers, and it's just sort of, yeah. My left ear is just fully blocked. Like it's just uncomfortable. It's not like super painful like yesterday. So we'll see. Hopefully it's the start of it being okay. Am I still going to call the doctor tomorrow? I'll see how high I am later today. Okay. Chelsea, please. No, I haven't. I don't like taking tablets. I try to avoid it if I can. It's not for me. Not for me. Brock, do you not have two-factor authentication turned on? Are you saying that you've been hacked and someone's used this private server on a random account? Well, actually, to be fair, Tony, those are the only ones that I don't mind taking, because hay fever's just a fucking killer. Yeah, I tried this yesterday. It's like swimming. You know when you go swimming, you get water trapped in your ear. You can put these drops in that like pulls it all out. And then when you tip it out, your ear's like, okay. I thought, fuck it, I'll use some of that. And yeah, that did absolutely nothing. So you have 2FA? Well, it shouldn't be that then. It wouldn't be that. That might be worth a go though, Chelsea. But I'm now scared to put anything else in my ear because it got considerably worse after I did that. I'll take a hay fever tablet. Oh yeah, sorry, I already read that. Yes. No, I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Hay fever tablets are wonderful inventions. But at this point, I probably need my sinuses super glued shut. It's the only way. Perfect coffee today. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Every so often. I usually just use that like Insta coffee stuff, but my sister's got like a snazzy coffee machine that she bought, and every time she comes back, she uses it. And I'm like, oh, can you make me a coffee? Use these fancy pod things. And she's like, yeah. And it's just so much nicer. So they're so nice. I work 12 if I forget to take one. I'm in for 12 hours straight of shit. Yeah. Yeah. Not ideal, Tony. Not ideal. I've had it in London before. Where I woke up the next day and I was fucked. I was like, oh my god. And I don't have any hay fever tablets. It was terrible. So I imagine, yeah, that's a pretty unfun mistake. Well, there's one full. That's a good start. I've actually blasted dude this so far. Okay. Oh my god. Ugh, I need to wake up. I need to bang my head against the wall or something. Let my body awake. Actually, what I should do is just shove my head under like a cold tap or something in the morning. Use the cold shot to get some dopamine in the veins. Get some dopamine in the veins. Brock, do you want to be permabanned? Because you're going the right way about it. Freaking Brock, man. It's like, what? I haven't done anything. The fuck? You're okay, bro. You haven't actually done anything. You haven't. For once. For once, you haven't. I know you've been on your best behavior. Not because you want to be, but because you don't want to be the #1 spot on the MAIPIC list. Bad Jen for sneezing. Jen didn't even sneeze. It was MKL that sneezed. Now, say sorry to Jen. Poor Jen. Ugh. I know Jen sneezes a lot, but now I apologize. Say sorry. Wow, and he's doubled down. Not even apologized for his mistake. He's doubled down. And just said, well, it's always Jen. It's messed up, Brock. Superb, got him. I know, but unfortunately, part of life is being able to be accountable for your mistakes. Hold your hands up and say, I was wrong, I'm sorry. And as he's now doubled down, all of his hard work today has now been undone. Undone. Remains firmly at the top of the list. I'm not purple if you're cool and have 7 TV. Well, your default Twitch one is set to purple. He should have looked at the bit badge and the sub badge. Yeah, yeah. There were signs. We're gonna have to decide Brock's fate here. Unless we get an immediate apology to Jen. Radio work reviews on w.cool. I thought you were off today, Tony. I thought you said today was your Friday. Brock, stop making excuses and apologize to Jen. No more excuses. Doesn't matter if you weren't looking at chat or anything like that. That's like me running over somebody in my car and just going, oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at the road at all. Actually, no, because then I've apologized. It's not like that at all. And they're just going, well, I wasn't looking at the road, and taking zero accountability. There you go, see. Good. Oh, your shift ends in 2 hours. Oh, I see. Result! Get to watch streams at work, Tony? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Most people work Fridays. Yeah. But it's Sunday, Plasma. I thought Tony meant that it was Friday and he was done and chilling for the evening. What has got into chat today? This is ridiculous. Thank God we got some nice people in here. Like Chelsea, MKill, and Tony. Everybody else has just been totally mean today. Download Frosty. I know you were talking to Jen, but no, that doesn't make any sense. Hello, Amy. Hi, how are you? Oh. How was your trip away? I fixed equipment from microchip factory. Nothing's broken. I can do what I want. Perk of the night shift because I'm my own boss. Wait, so right now, you're on the night shift. Nothing's broken. Touch wood. I've touched wood for you. And so now you get to chill out and watch Twitch. I get paid for it. How is my ear? It's not great. Although I haven't taken any painkillers today. So that's, I guess, a sign that it's doing better than yesterday. Yeah. I'm just letting it do its thing. Although my left ear is totally blocked. Can't hear anything out of it. How are you, Mango? Good to see you, mate. Oh, has he changed his name? Oh, okay. Why to Mango Maz? Why that? BTTV all the way. Woo! Screw Frosty, screw 7TV, BTTV all the way. Everything else sucks. You did with capitals, or they scammed him? No, they didn't scam him. You have to set that in your user profile. You can go in your user profile and add caps. He likes Mango and nickname Maz. What? That's so random. Okay, well, fair enough. Fair enough. You've upset him now. Why? What's going on? I haven't done anything. Pretty much, and all my schedule, maintenance I do at the start of the shift, so I usually just fuck off from 10 to 6, and it's happy days. Well, that's the result, Tony, eh? So, what the hell? I didn't say it was bad. Kieran, you're being very overly emotional right now, man. You're being extremely overly emotional. I'm just surprised and wondered what the backstory was. It's such a random thing. Fair enough, you like Mango, but why Maz? I've never heard anybody call you Maz ever. So I'm now intrigued. Maybe said he was changing it. Well, I'm surprised he didn't just make it his Steam name. That would make logical sense rather than some random ass name. Oh dear. Maybe he should have been Kieran Nico 98. Then you could have been part of the Nico 98 clan. How about that? How about that? Check my phone. Oh, that makes sense. Wow, I'm actually really disappointed I didn't pick up on that myself. That makes total sense. No, that makes total sense. I'm with you now. I've still never heard anybody call him that, but still. Right. Okay, well now I've got to dispute the Mango part. Like, you said you've done Mango because you like Mango. But you like me. So why are you not called, like, Button Maz? So actually, I'm a little bit upset, Kieran. It's messed up, man. I thought you loved me, but it's okay. It's okay. You're allergic to mango. Oh, no, I do like mango, I must admit. I've not eaten mango in a very long time, but I do like mango. Anything mango is pretty good. No, Kieran bangs on about all the time how much he loves me. He does. Especially when I catch him hanging out with other people. Over me, Amy, and Alice. He's always like, no, I do love you. Turns out, if you give him a mango, he'd choose that. You got me and my life on the line. I'm about to die and be murdered. Or you can have this mango. He's choosing the mango. Crazy. Crazy. Life comes at you fast, eh? Jesus. Can I get a feels bad man in the chat for me, please? Picking mango every day of the week. Crazy. Be a shame if I picked to stay home on Saturday or whatever, wouldn't it? What a shame that'd be. It's been so long, I have returned. Haven't watched the button in ages. Hey! Blue Tortuga, I actually remember you. Welcome back. How you been? I've been alright, mate. I've been alright. Currently fighting an ear infection, which isn't fun, which is why I haven't got any headphones on. But other than that, I've been okay. Although currently, every time I talk, my ears like, you know when like you get like a very fine tickle, and it's like it's not enough that it makes you laugh, but you just sort of want to itch it or like scratch it a little bit. That's what it's doing right now. Every time I talk, it does that like little, like a really fine tickle, and I'm like, I kind of want to scratch it. And it's a really bad idea. So, well, it's not ideal, mate, but what can you do, eh? Life goes on. Sun's still going to rise. People are still going to go to work. So we've got to crack on, you know. You'll have to change your name to just Amy. I don't think you can have 3-letter names on Switch unless you like Star. I am MQ. It's just taking every ounce of fiber in my body to not want to scratch it. I mean, you could probably just drop the Amy part, to be fair. You could just be Nico98. How about that? New brand. You can, someone already has it. Well, that's a rip. That's a rip. Sounds like you weren't quick enough or cool enough to have the name. I said it. What if it's Amy that we met on CS? What if it's her? Crazy. Alright, we're nearly done here, chat. We're nearly done. I'm trying to like itch my ear by just moving my jaw without shoving my finger in there. What the hell? Bottomwood 13 was a cool name. How are you gonna disrespect that? Crazy. Crazy. You can't disrespect that, Amy. Our friendship started from then. You scrolled down the Minecraft directory one day, saw Buttonboy 13, and was like, oh, I'm going to join that stream. Joined it, and then became friends. You can't slag off the Buttonboy 13, man. Can't do it. Can't do it. Shit. I've got 20 too many. This is a problem. Hold. Right, we go. Oh, so itchy, man. It's horrible. Whoa, bright pink sky. On my way. Whoa. Why are there so many mobs here already? Partial to zippers yourself? Nah, you are until you get your fucking penis caught in it. With your balls or something. Or a pube. And you realise the buttons are far superior. Anyway. What's this song called? Amy's a Noob by bottom of the leaderboard. That was toxic, I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Smoked! Totally wrecked. She'll never financially recover from this. I've still got to get my CS crate this week. I'm so close. I just need to play out one more game. You're in for it? Depends if I show up. I'm still undecided. My way. Why are you always snitching? I've got an ear infection, Amy. I can't come along because then I might give it to all of you. Can't do it. That's totally not how ear infections work, but whatever. I digress. And where did I get up to with this? I know we were on this left side. Damn, we got far. What the hell? Here we go. Wow, that's pretty good for like, what, 6 stacks? Alright, onwards. Whoops. I need to be an angel? Wait, why have I got to be an angel? Why am I being an angel? I'm loving angels instead. And through it, oh, she offers me protection. A lot of love and affection. Whether I'm right or wrong. Is that a big song in America? I don't know. Are the Americans into their a bit of Robbie Williams? Be quiet. Are the Americans into their Robbie Williams? Is that a thing over there? Don't be wrong, he doesn't have loads of bangers, but like Angels is one of the most popular songs here. One of your favourite Robbie songs? It probably is my favourite Robbie song. Oh, Candy's pretty good as well. I think Angels pips it for me though. Me and a friend of mine in school back when I was 13 and making YouTube videos just for shits and giggles. Me and a buddy of mine made a Minecraft video intro with our own lyrics to the song Candy by Robbie Williams. And I still to this day remember exactly how it went. It's crazy. It's crazy. Every time I see him, that conversation always comes up. Show it? That's not going to be happening. No. That won't be happening. But the guy's name was Andy. And it went, the lyrics were, hey ho, here we go. We've got another Minecraft series episode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show with Button Boy and Andy. It was wicked. It was wicked. Oh, simpler times, man. Simpler times. There you go. What the hell? You're the resident sleeper and me, Brock. You've just cemented yourself at the #1 spot there, bud. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. That's #1 for at least the rest of the month. Dear Lord. Shut up. Wow. Now you're doing a minute in the box. Boom. Minute in the box for being rude. This is crazy how Brock has just accelerated. He was doing so well, and I knew. I made him hold out because I knew it was going to be short-lived. And he's come out with that. And then proceeded to say, shut up. And now he's having to spend 60 seconds in the box. Think about what he's done. And come back and potentially apologize. Well, it'll be interesting what his next move is when he comes back. He needs to think very long, hard, and carefully in these next 60 seconds about it. About what's the play. There is a correct play to get out of this. Which is something like an apology followed by a... I won't do it again. Or I won't be mean again. But we'll see the route that he chooses to go. Free speech? There's no free speech in this chat. No. You've got the wrong channel there. This is a dictatorship. Hey, Lasso, how are you, mate? Grab me with my Volvo. Good times, man. Good times. See, chat. Take a leaf out of the Book of Jen, the Book of MKL, the Book of Don. How to be nice and not mean. That was 73 seconds, not 60. It was actually 78. I right-clicked and clicked 1 minute, which can vary between 60 seconds and 120. So you actually drew a pretty good straw there. I'd be more grateful, Brock. You saw 73. 78. It was definitely 78. I right-clicked your name, and I clicked where it says 1 minute. I clicked this. See, that one was 96. See? You see? See, it's not nice when people are mean, Brock, is it? No. No. Brock is so far away from me being nice to him, it's ridiculous. That guy's got a lot of thinking about his actions to do before he earns any button B nice points. I don't know what we're going to do about this yet. I haven't figured this corner out. Think of it as like you've just started a brand new MMO account and you start leveling up And as you level up, you start getting towards the max level. And let's say in this case, the max level is button being nice to you, right? You start getting towards that. You keep being nice, you keep working hard. And then you unlock pretty much perma button being nice to you, right? And you get to the max level. Brock gets like level 1 or 2 out of like 99. And then just starts a new account. Because he's incapable of being nice. It's not in his DNA, unfortunately. Meanness is in his DNA. And thus, unfortunately, will probably never thrive in the chat. Because he can't stop himself from being a meanie. You're level 1 in that case? Well, yeah, probably. I was going to try and find a way to be nice about that, but no, you're definitely level 1. You're mean to me on a daily basis, so yeah, definitely. Hello, zombie. Why the blocks in your left hand? Because I can place and mine them at the same time if I need to. Did I run out of stairs or did I make more? So if I do this, I can have a pickaxe and a block at the same time, and then if I make a mistake, I can break it without having to move shit around. Very smart. Like that. See? So I broke it and it's already replaced within like a second. Magical. Magical. Okay. Lozzie! Hi, Lozzie. You gonna play Spyro again? No worries. You lurk away. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Enjoy. How's my ear going? It's not great. It's not great. I haven't taken any painkillers today, so I guess that's a sign that maybe it's improving slightly, but my left ear is still fully blocked, and it's still like uncomfortable. So it's not great. Certainly can't wear headphones. So I'm hoping it's going to clear itself up. Don't really want to go to the doctors, but I'll see how it is later today. If it's okay later today or like showing signs of improvement, I'll just leave it. But if it's not, I'll call the doctors in the morning and be like, I need some antibiotics. Oh, you're all good, Lozzie. You don't need to apologise. These things happen. We all get unwell. Unfortunately, when it comes to immune systems and things like that, I drew the short straw, and that's okay. That's okay. Pretzel! Pretzel's buffering. Pretzel's buffering. I'm now going to have to fill in this gap while it buffers with my own song. This song is called We Love Chat by me. Never mind, Pretzel's just fixed itself. No, it hasn't. Pretzel's totally broken. What the fuck's going on? Oh, there we go. Never mind. No song for chat, I'm afraid. I was about to sing a nice song to chat, but that's over. I once got one as a kid as I put a bead in my ear and the hospital had to get it out. Now I don't remember doing it, but I do remember the bead afterwards. Yeah, that does sound like something that a kid would do. When I was younger, I used to love... It's amazing when you look back at how the simplest things in life gave you so much pleasure. When I was younger, I used to love something called hammer beads. Now, I don't know if anybody knows what a hammer bead is, but I used to love hammer beads. And they were cheap as chips. You could buy 1 million of them. If you spilt them on the floor, they'd end up fucking everywhere. But you'd put them on these plastic plates and make like a picture or a design. And then you'd go over the top of them with an iron, which would melt them all together. And you'd be left with a picture of these beads, right? I don't even know if they still make hammer beads. So here you go, here's an example. So, I had a big old box of them, right? Like this. These are what they look like. The little tiny beads. That's what I had right there! That's what I had! Big old box of them, thousands of little bastards. And then you put them all together and you go over them with an iron, as you can see, they sort of melt together. And then you make like a picture. I've just seen some Minecraft ones. Ta-da. And then you make like a picture. And you put them on these like plastic, like these things, these little plastic sheets. And you build up either a completely random colour thing, or you can do like a smiley face or whatever. Iron it and you make a picture. And it was the simplest of things. And there was always stories out about kids that had like shoved one of these up their nose or something. Or like in their ear or some shit. There was always stuff about that. Hammer beads, man. Well, look at that parrot. That's cool. This is going back a long time. Your kids have them. They are great, but like I say, you gotta watch it. Your kid doesn't fucking eat them or like shove them in their ear or something. That'd be bad. Make a great escape. Yep. Yeah, I used to love hammer beads. So good. Fucking Pretzel's broken again. Pretzel, you piece of shit! Panic in 20 minutes. Oh my god, we've actually been live over an hour. What the hell? Oh, we're in such a bad way on the streak. Dear god. 20 minutes of Panic Action Stations, boys! The streak is in a world of fucking trouble. Holy crap, I didn't even realise what the time was. I am going to go slightly overtime today because it was late. But yeah, still, Panic Action Stations in 20 minutes. Panic, panic, panic. Are you going to work now, Pretzel? We'll see. Prepare to panic, boys. The streak's in a world of trouble. We couldn't be any further away from the goal of the stream. We're 2 days away from 444. Prepare to panic. Prepare. What the hell? Ten streams in a row to shows? Nice. Wait, what do you mean you gotta keep your streak, Amy? Streak of what? Streak of being mean to me? Oh, no, you see we've gone wrong here. Where have we gone wrong? right here. I'm glad I checked that now. Oh, streak on Duolingo. Oh, I see. What was the word today? Oh, no, that's Wordle. Wait, what? What the fuck is Duolingo? What? Are you learning a new language or something? Although, I mean, he is from the Midlands, so learning English probably isn't a bad idea. You're learning Italian? What the fuck? First of all, can I ask why? And second of all, you're on day 288 of learning Italian. So you should be pretty much fluent by now. Oh God, can you imagine Amy just talking Italian? That'd be so funny. Oh, hello, pon mi amigo, pasta man. Oh. It's quite amusing. Amigo. Ooh. Always learn a language this year. Now Duolingo doesn't really make you fluent, just teach you basics. Okay. I won't do this in chat because English only in the chat, but I'm going to remember this and I'm going to ask you to tell me some things in Italian. What have you learnt today, Amy? What has it taught you today? Today it's taught you about broken bikes. Interesting. Be amazing if at some point in your life that actually happened. You went to Italy and I don't know. The chain came off of your bicycle and you were like, ah, amigo, my bicycle chain is broken. And you're like, fuck yeah, I remember that. Day 288. Okay. How many's left? I might as well get them all out. Oh, that is it. This is the tunnel that we blew up. Yeah. That's exactly what this is. Whoops. Whoops. Since when was Zircon on Pretzel? What the hell? I just realized what song was playing. I fucking love this song. Is that new? That's gotta be new. Damn, that's wicked. That's pretty cute. Hey, man, kid. That is shit kid. My Eric Cartman impression. I'm here all week. Do 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 do. Bollocks. Hi guys. Let's go. Oh, have we all had a good weekend though, chat? What have you guys been up to this weekend? Anything snazzy? Anything snazzy? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Bum bum bum. Hope you've had a glorious one. Hope you've had a glorious one. I should probably bring that stone cut with me, actually. That would make a lot of sense. SFA? Sweet fuck all. Yeah, that absolutely counts. There is nothing wrong with spending a weekend doing absolutely nothing. There is nothing wrong with doing that. I basically spent yesterday doing that, but like I said, I've been trying to rest my ear. I've not left my house in, it feels like days, but it's definitely not been days, but it feels like that. I went to the gym on Friday. That was the last time I left my house. That was the last time I left my house. Uh-oh. Ow! That really hurt my ear. Let's not make that a common thing, please. Jesus. No, I can actually tell you the last time I left my house. Let's have a look. This app tells me. I've been here for 34 hours. Nice. Let me grab a tissue quickly. 1 sec. Oh, cables everywhere. Remember the speakers button. Hold on. I'm back. I'm back. To put these cables in places that aren't going to get crushed. Still recovering from being sick, so I've been watching a lot of things and resting. You've been sick for a while, Brock. Hopefully that's nearly over. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We are, I mean, to be fair, we're going to go overtime today, chat, but I'm going to have to announce panic action stations in 11 minutes. We're going to go overtime by maybe 20, 30 minutes, so there's still an hour and 40-ish left on the show, but we are so far away from the bit streak, I don't think we have a choice but to announce panic action stations early. I don't think we have a choice. So, in 10 minutes' time, prepare to panic. Thank God we got this ice bit down so we can use this to zoom up here. That does sound like you need to do that, bro. It does sound that way. Now, panic's in 10 minutes. Prepare your panic emotes. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Here we go. Whoops. Two. 1, 2, 3. Guys, I should have a home media server. Sounds snazzy. Can I have a shout out? I followed. I mean, I can do. I don't really know why you want me to do that, but that's fine. Shout out to I know Jacob has requested me give a shout out to whoever that is. Maybe that's me. Shout out to me. There you go. Follow the channel if you're new. Shout out to me. Not really sure why you want me to do that, but there you go. It's not a problem. So shout out to wherever you are. So is that 2? That is 2, okay. And that's all aligned. Okay, cool. Shout out to me. I can give myself shout outs, right? Maybe that'll entice people to follow the channel by shouting myself out. Oh god, don't let Amy send you the list of shows to watch. Fucking hell. There's about 500 on there. I think Amy has genuinely conquered Netflix. I don't think there's anything she hasn't watched. She sent me the list once and it went on for hours. It was crazy. I don't understand how someone can have that much free time. It's mental. Mental. She deserves an achievement for that. She deserves a lifetime free subscription to Netflix. Tom Plano, thank you for the 45 bits, mate. All you've got? Hey! Mate, that's more than I could ever ask for. If everybody here did 45 bits, that would add up to a decent amount of money. What would that add up to if everybody cheered 45 bits? 211 people. 450 would be, so that'd be 10. That'd be $80-ish. $92 if everybody did that. And that would easily cover the streak. So, mate, that's fucking more than I could ever ask for. Thank you very much for the 45 biddies. The first bits of the day, getting us started on the bar there. We've still got a long way to go. Panic Action Station's in 6 minutes. To freak out and save the streak. 442 streams in a row. We can't lose it today. So Panic Action Stations is coming, but thank you very much, Tom. Legend, mate. Legend. There you go. Tom's out for the 5. There it is. Taking us up to 50. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Legend, mate. And he's 1/100th of the way there. A very long way to go, but...
And his name is Matrixon!
This chat is very capable of doing shit like that. Taking out a huge chunk.
Gotta try and keep that streak.
So lag a lot with the 1,500 biddies. Thank you very much, pal. What an absolute legend. We're gonna get you in the pagodas here. Thank you very much, mate. Let's get you a sign in the pagodas. So, lag a lot. We got you, mate. Thank you very much for the 1,500 bits, pal. Says with the 80 up to 1,600. Took us straight to the green bar. No messing around. No messing around. And we are on the way. And we are on the way. Legend, mate. Legends. Dude, with a 500 bits. See, we've gone from nothing to almost halfway. That's how you can very quickly get the ball rolling. Thank you very much, Voodoo, for the 500 biddies, pal. Really do appreciate that. Whoa. No. That's a nopers. Light that up. Thank you so much, Rudu. Thank you, Salagot, Legend, Cesar, Tom, Tonzanch. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Almost halfway now before Panic Action Stations kicks off. Crazy. Thank you for the support, folks. We couldn't do it without you. Yellowstone's a great show. I have heard about that. My thing with shows, I just don't have time to watch them. Like, the free time I do have, I usually spend with, like, Amy or an Alice playing, like, CS or something. Other than that, like, I'm usually doing something. So I don't really have hours to sit there just watching shows.
69.
Tom's Edge with the 69. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. What a person of a hype train as well here, by the way. What a way. Dear Lord. Show me the list. Fuck me, bro. We'll see you in 10 years when you finish it. Jesus. It is insane. I'd love for Amy to add up all of the watch time of every single one of those things on her list. Total it all up and see what that amount of time is. It's gotta be... It's gotta be years. It has to be. Plural. It's got to be years. Actually, that then might depress her, which she's like, I've used 10 years of my life sat on a sofa doing fuck all. That might depress her. Maybe she shouldn't do that, actually. There we are. 1, 2. The fuck? Oh, yeah. No. Okay. Cause I don't want to. We're near the end here. No. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Okay. Up. Slowly getting through the bear. There's just too much yelling in that show for you. I don't know anything about that. I'm really bad when it comes to shows. I haven't seen many series or shows. Somebody asked me the other day what my favourite 3 were. I was like, I don't know if I've really watched more than 3, but I definitely have. I mean, it's probably You. I really liked You. Stranger Things, Money Heist, and then maybe the Chernobyl miniseries they did on Amazon. That was awesome to be fair. Those would be my top, I think. Panic! It is time to panic. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, under the banami. We've hit a point of the show where I need to sneeze. We've hit a point of the show where we are in a world of trouble. Our bit streak up there of 442 streams in a row is in danger. And we'd like to declare this portion of the show Panic Action Stations, where we call upon a hero who may be out there somewhere, who's hopefully out there somewhere, to come forward and help us save the streak. And in the meantime, every other person in the chat, please feel free to post all of your panic emotes. Whatever you've got, there's plenty of free ones to use. You got damn panic picnic basket. Get all your panic emotes in the chat, because it is time to panic. Because the streak is in danger. We're coming up on 444. We're nearly halfway on there, but it is officially Panic Action Stations. Save the streak. Panic! Let's get my damn panics in the chat. Hold on. Streak's always danger. It has been recent. It wasn't yesterday. But it has been Panic Action Stations a lot in recent times, but we've found a way. Hopefully we'll be able to find a way again. We can't lose it 2 days. 2 days from 444. Is it Panic on 2 hours normally? Yeah. We are going to go a little bit over time, but we always tend to declare it about 1 o'clock. We are going to go at like 20-30 minutes over time today. But it's still panic mode. Ah! I don't know how many of these we need. I'm going to take 4. I hope that's enough. Thank you, bro. I mean, you cap with that, but it does help, mate. It does help. Every single bitty helps. Man, what a film and what a quote, Tonzach. What a film and what a quote. What does she say? I can't remember what she says now. I'm gonna see if I can put it up. I'm gonna see if I can put it up. Hold on.
And his name is Matrix.
Oh! Milwaukee with a 1,230 biddies. What a fucking legend. Thank you very much, mate. Taking out a big old chunk. I'm going to get you a sign in the pagoda again. Thank you very much, pal. What a fucking legend. 1,500 away from a hooray, boys. 1,500 away. Thank you very much, Milwaukee. Hi, Chief. How are you? Man, what a film.
Honey! What?
Where's my super suit?
What?
Where is my super suit?
Put it away!
Where?
Why do you need to know?
I need it!
Don't you think about running off to doing no daring do? We've been planning this dinner for 2 months!
The public is in danger!
My evening's in danger!
The public is in danger. My evening's in danger. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, hey Chief, how are you, mate? Good old Incredibles. What a movie. What a movie. Use it as the Panic Action Stations thing. The public is in danger. We could make like an edited video where it's like, the streak is in danger. Our evening's in danger. That's funny. That's funny. Thank you very much again for all the support, folks. Do appreciate that. 1,500 away from a hooray and saving the streak. Taking us up to 443.
And his name is Matrixon!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Okay,
Boys!
no need to panic today.
Button woos, button yays, button hoorays in the chat. Salagalot coming in. Being a hero. Saving the streak. Thank you very much, pal. What a fucking legend. Get your button woos, button yays, button hoorays in the chat, boys. Panic is over. We're safe. Let's get it updated.
69.
Tonzach does not like an empty bit cup. He's filling it up. Hold on here. 4, 4, 3. There it is. One away from the 444. Crazy. All that. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tonzach. Appreciate that, mate. Legend, pal, legends. The public is in danger. My evening's in danger. Hey, Neon, how are you, mate? Thank you, guys. Fucking absolute punter legends. We love ya. We couldn't do it without you. Now Button can get off and go get some rest and feel better quick. No. Just because we hit the streak doesn't mean I end stream and go and rest, even though I probably should be doing that. That's not what that means at all. Sometimes I'll say to chat if we hit the streak, I'll go and rest. But other than that,
Johnny Worth 99 cent. Honey, where's my hype train? Panic action stations. The streak is in danger.
I don't think that was Frozone. I think that was Samuel L. Jackson. But thank you. Wait a second. Did Samuel L. Jackson do the voiceover for Frozone? It was him! Oh my god, that's just blown my mind. I'll tell Matt and he'll tell you off again. That's fine. I accept a tally off from Matt. That's just blown my mind. Samuel L. Jackson is Frozone. What the fuck? Johnny, that was crazy. How have I never figured that out before? Jesus Christ. Wow. You learn something new every day. That has just blown my mind. Wow. Thank you for the 200 bits, Johnny. That might be the most educational 200 bits you've ever spent. That was amazing. When he was talking, it clicked. That's crazy. Genuinely just blown my mind. Absolutely blown my mind. That has happened. What the hell's going on here? Friggin' pass button, man. That has happened where I've been ill, but you know, you don't get sick pay as a streamer, so sometimes, even though you should be resting, you've got to go to work. It's just how it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Johnny, that's fucking blowing my mind, mate. That was crazy. That's crazy. And then we got the purple ones to go over the top. I don't really know what the next lot we should do is. Maybe on the stairs on here, and then we can go up and across. Probably do the back sides. Hat backside. Or we could just do end stone on the backside first. Can't believe Button doesn't pay Button sick pay. No. No. I mean, I guess you probably could structure it that way. I mean, like, I'm my own boss, right? But I could... There probably is a way where I could structure paying myself. So at the moment, the way I do it is I get paid. And whenever I get paid that month, I split it in half. 50% goes in the business account. And that covers taxes and, like, computer upgrades or whatever. Business expenses. And then the other half I pay myself. And that's how I do it. Cut it in half. But I could structure it if I did all the numbers where I worked out the exact tax for that year. Which is about, usually, is it 20% in the UK or 23%? Something like that. I could structure it where I pay myself, like, every month, no matter how much money the stream makes, I pay myself this much. If I take a sick day, I can then pay myself from the account a sick pay sort of wage. You could structure it like that. I think that does massively complicate it, but I don't think it needs to be that complicated. But you could absolutely structure it like that. I wonder if anyone does that. I guess if you run it as a limited company, then you probably do, but I don't run this as a limited company, so I don't do that. The public is in danger. My evening's in danger. Told HR about that? Well, I'll set up a meeting with myself to discuss, shall I? No, I have considered doing that, but what I currently do seems to work fairly well. And, you know, when emergencies happen, whether that be, you know, a bit of equipment breaks or... oh, damn it, doesn't go there, button, come on. Whether that be a bit of equipment breaks or, I don't know, an unexpected expense happens in some way, generally we're alright. Because that additional bit that I pay into the business account is, acts like a buffer. But it just depends. I'm sure there's some people that work it out so it... Oh, fuck off, button. I'm sure there's some people that work it out that it covers exactly their taxes and then any business things that they need, and that's it. Everything else they keep, put into savings or whatever. But I just always like to have a bit of money in the business in case of an emergency. You never know. Obviously, we hope something doesn't happen, but that's not reality. Yeah. Well, we're covering the tunnel. Well, we're just going to make it look pretty. I mean, we did consider just leaving it all just blown up and open, but I think it looks half finished like that, if I'm honest. Maybe chat disagrees, but... Because originally I was just going to cover all the blown up stuff with endstone, but it would literally take ages. Not that I mind, but it would have been a lot more complex than just building a cool design that looks equally cool. You know what I'm saying? What's next? We've still got a long way to go on this yet, Brock. Jesus. I generally don't know. We still need to figure out what's going on with the rest of that field. We've got to do the tunnel and the island above, end themed, and then we've got to do something with the rest of that field that's by the barn. I don't know what we're going to put over there yet. I haven't decided. Whoops. Brock is trying to rush the world, chat. There's no rush, Brock. Enjoy the journey, not the destination. Oh my god, I can launch myself off the ice with the Elytra. What the hell? That's sick. I didn't know you could do that. That was so cool. No, don't huff and puff at me, mate. You trying to wish the world away. Oh, we're coming back. We are coming back. We're back. Are we good? Are we good? I think the internet just dropped out for a second. Give us an O/ if we're all good. You can see and hear the stream. All good. If you can't see the stream, refresh, like Imp says. Not that you can hear what I'm saying, but... We're all good? Yeah, I think the internet just fucking dropped out for a second then. Seems okay now. Fingers crossed it stays that way. Your internet was having issues yesterday. Yeah, I get really jealous of these people that live in like London or especially America and shit like that, where they have like solid, stable 2.5 gigabit internet. I'm like, you must take that for granted. There's not a chance you appreciate what you have. There's not a chance you actually appreciate what you have. No way. Ba ba da ba ba. But you know where I live, I have stable gigabit FTP, so it will come. Well, I know the reason I don't have it here. I already know that. I know somebody that works fairly high up at the internet company that I'm with at the minute. But it would be the same for everybody. And he can view like all of the ducting and stuff under all the roads in the country and things. And the reason, like, there's a fiber line that runs right at the back of my garden, right? But it's for the other street. It's not for my street. What cables in my street aren't ducted. The cables in my street are all just laid into the road. And so in order for them to do the upgrade that, you know, the fiber upgrade or whatever, they need to come along and tear up the entire road, lay ducting to then run cables through, which is expensive and time consuming, and that's why it's not the top of their priority list. But I was told if I get in touch with the people in my local area, I can ask, can I just pull from that cable that's behind my house rather than the rest of the street? Instead. And if they say yes to that, that would solve the problem. That would solve the issue. I mean, you know it's bad when my Australian internet was better than my UK internet. That's how bad it is. Like, my Aussie internet was fucking brilliant. That shit was rock solid, man. That shit was rock solid. 100. Brilliant. And all these years later, in the UK, I still have worse internet. $55 going on, yeah. Like I say, it's just so expensive for them to do. To just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's their own fault for not laying the fucking cables right in the first place. But that's the thing, man. That's what companies need to learn. It happens all the time. Like, they cheap out on things to cut costs. And it's like, well, if you just do it properly, in the long run, it's probably going to save you money. That seems to be something that they don't seem to get. $500. Be lovely, mate. I'd be happy with 100. That'd do me. Actually, it might have been 150 plans when I think about it. I think actually, I think it was. I think it was 150. With oh god. I can't remember who it was with. I think it began with T. Can't remember off the top of my head. Telstra. That was it. That was it. Oh, plasma. Fucking hell. You are living in 2008, brother. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people slated Telstra Internet, but they were fucking brilliant for me. Can't fault them. What the hell, Speedy? We got a spare room, bro? Move in, set up the studio, it'd be great. 300 down, 13 up. That's what a weird pair of speeds. I guys missed 2 shots in a row. My lucky day. Gonna be very hit and miss if you're in the sticks, where I am. It's really the only option. Telstra, that is. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, I would say we sort of were when I was living over there. But the internet was fucking rock solid, mate. It was brilliant. What the hell? I've missed a block here. The pass button sucks. Luckily I have some spares. 500 down, 90 up would be perfect. I mean, that'd be exactly what I want. Like, I don't have to have gigabit, but unfortunately, I've got pretty much as good as it gets where I am. My fucking nan has fiber. Like, how has my 75-year-old nan got fiber? Someone explain. It's insane. And she doesn't even pay that much a month for it. And the only thing she does is check emails. It's crazy. No, you don't have it in my area. So I told my nan, I was like, look, I need to just take over your living room and it become the studio. Is that okay? They only got fiber a couple of weeks ago. After about 5-6 years trying to get it. Win. How good is it, mate? I bet it's phenomenal. Then someone needs to move. Well, anyone that was on yesterday's show, my fucking mum sent me a house listing for a house for sale. I was like, I get the hint. Fair enough. I totally get the hint. Thanks, mum. Frog. 63, mate. Almost a stack a month. I'll be moving out next year anyway. Thank you for the 63 months. I appreciate it, mate. Welcome back. Smeedy with 100 bits. That's why the UK mobile phone signal is tossed. Huawei were told by the government to leave the UK by 2027 due to the snooping their mobiles were doing. Turns out 85% of the UK mobile infrastructure is on the back of Huawei. Generally, we UK have done a shite job of replacing it. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm with O2, and O2 are amazing. Like, it's almost never do I have no signal. The only one I can think of off the top of my head is this one small section on a train journey whenever I go to London for about a minute where I don't have service. Other than that, coverage is pretty much everywhere. So, shout out O2. Those guys do okay over there. Bloody hell, King Seago. Juicy. Yeah, but in the Midlands, Smeedy, I mean, it's the fucking Midlands, man. Screw those guys. You shouldn't waste your money on the Midlands. No one likes the Midlanders anyway. Make sure there's good internet and service up north in the mighty city of Manchester. And down south in the mighty south. And this Midlander nonsense, they'll be fine. Those guys are probably still living in a caveman era. Fucking Midlands. What a shithole. Actually, you probably do have all that in the Midlands, but it's probably just been stolen. That's probably what's happened. Probably had all that infrastructure and someone nicked it. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Any denial of this, Smoothy? Would you like to try and deny that this is a thing? The building I'm working is a literal dead zone. Oh, you've just reminded me of another one. My local McDonald's has terrible service as well. Yeah, that's reminded me of somewhere else. But that's the only two places that I can think of. My dad was once running a cable under the street and they hooked up the other side and drove off with it whilst it was being ran. Really? The fuck? It is a shame that there's people like that in the world. It is a big shame. There's so much good still, right? There's so many good people and good humans. And unfortunately, it's massively let down by the small populace who do messed up shit like that. And that's the stuff that makes the headlines. There's never any of the good that anybody does. Sad sounds. Mind you, the building I work in is almost 126 years old. That's an old building. Sounds like a building that was probably built properly, unlike buildings these days. I do sometimes think that when I go around like London or like a city that's got really old buildings in it, I go, fucking hell. Can you imagine if we used our technology to build stuff like this that we have now? We'd be able to make some epic building. And, but it's all about money these days, so you'll never see anything like that. How can we build this as cheap as possible? Rather than how can we build this as beautiful as possible? Uh-oh. Canary Wharf, such a strange place to visit for me. Was working there overnight before, and the scale of the place just makes me dizzy. Oh, it's pretty massive, mate. It's pretty massive. Whoops. It's all about money. It's about greed. Well, exactly, which is money. How can we do this as cheap as possible and profit the most? Oh, Button, what have you done here, you fucking moron? Oh, I actually haven't done anything. Pass Button's cocked up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Wait, this is right. Oh, my lord. Hold on. This might be fixable. I don't care that this is not the efficient way of doing it. Right. Actually, so all of this is right. It's just this section here. Hold on. You. Freaking pass Button, man. Piece of shit. I've already fixed an error on this side. Right, that's right. No. Yes. No. Yes. No, yeah. Okay, I think we fixed it. Frickin' pass Button. Yes. Yes. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. panicked for a second, and I thought I'd done the entire thing wrong, but I knew I'd sort of been checking it. So I was going to be like, how is that even possible? But Charlotte's pass button for checking these is work. It was almost freak out time, but it's okay. We're professionals here, chat. Pros. Pro Minecrafters. I'm into DP. I wonder if Deadpine knows he has a song on Pretzel. What's this called? I'm in too deep. Believe it or not, that's what it's called. I think he used to use Pretzel. I don't think he does anymore. I'm into DP. Alright. And then we'll pop you in here for when inevitably buttons fucked up somewhere else again. And so we definitely have more still. Alright, onwards. Oh, not onwards. Hold on. Okay, onwards. Being in too deep during DP is a bad time. Who says? Who says? But DP is a very, very sexy man. Who is not as quiet, shy, and innocent as you might perceive on stream. Which I did. I thought Deadpine's a really shy, quiet guy. You know, probably keeps himself to himself. He's chill. And the second I met him at TwitchCon 2018, I was like, hey, DP. First of all, I didn't realize how tall he was. The guy was like 6'4". And then he was like, Button. Literally spanned me around and spanked me on the arse. Very firmly. And I was like, whoa. DP. How are you, mate? Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus, mate. But I need to get back over to America. I want to hang out with my American friends again. I want to hang out with my American friends. Have some beers with them, which I haven't been able to do yet. Would love to share a whiskey with Deadpine. Well, not share a whiskey, because sharing whiskey would be illegal, but yeah, it'd be a total crime. But sit and have a whiskey, indulge in a whiskey with Deadpine. Would love to do that. He can have his own one. There's no sharing. No. Ew. You want to hang out with me? Oh, I'm sure we'll hang out one day, Jed. I'll give plenty of warning whenever I'm coming over to the US. I've been meaning to do a fucking US TwitchCon for ages now. Unfortunately, finances don't really permit for that, and if I'm moving out next year, probably won't either. Unless something crazy happens and I, you know, have like a nice win on stocks like I did before. Then it'll probably be a little while. We do, Jeb. We'd have a great time. It's a bad time to visit. Why is that? I mean, as long as my American friends are there, I'm good. That'll do me. That'll do me. Let me say to people, it's a bad time to visit the UK. I mean, it's probably not going to be a good time to visit the UK for a very long time. So, just come over, hang out with the right people, and you'll be laughing. Fuck my life. I landed in America on the 20th of September. I did not know TwitchCon was then, and I'm the opposite side of the country. Rip, man. Rip. That is when TwitchCon is. A month, basically. Less than a month. One month. Oh god, I've genuinely had enough of my fucking ear feeling like I'm underwater now. That was a creeper. I had enough of my ear feeling like I'm underwater now. If it could like fix itself, unblock itself, whatever it's doing, I'd appreciate it. It'd be great. What the hell? What kind of a shot was that? That was crazy. I'm gonna have to deal with that guy. Where did my hair go? Where did my hair go? Are you saying that my hair is receding, Amanda? Okay. Let me go back, because I need to go to the Guardian Farm. Let's repair these picks, and we'll be able to get what we want. This tunnel connects to the base. The base and the end portal. Wait, Nate! Are you a different Nate? Oh my god, you're a different Nate. I was gonna say, you got a gifted sub yesterday. I gifted you a sub yesterday, and now you don't have it. Where is it? But no, you are a different Nate. Apparently we have multiple Nates. Apparently we have multiple Nates. This text pack is so broken. But it's too good to get rid of. Fake Nate! One of many. You're a fake. That's why I was confused. I was like, I literally gifted you a sub yesterday. Where is it? But it's not you. Time for ball. What the hell, Amanda? Ain't time for me to go ball. Are you crazy? Some would say I am the one. The one and only. I'm pretty sure the guy's name, I'm pretty sure it's not just Nate either. I'm pretty sure his name is Nate Dog. I'm fairly certain his name is Nate Dog. So we have two Nate Dogs. Unless you're winding me up and this is the second account, which is also possible. Have I ever balded? What, as in shaved all my hair off? No. But I did say I'll do it for charity one day. We'll do a charity stream and that could be one of the things. It would be like a lot of money though. What did we raise last time? We raised $14,000 last time for charity. So I'd probably say we'd do a longer show over like a couple of days or something. Oh, I don't know. But like if we raise $20,000 over a few days, I'll shave that. Something like that. Well, I'd be happy to do it for like a charity thing, but I certainly wouldn't do it off my own back. Like, no, I'm good. Not unless I started losing all my hair, in which case I'll just go fuck it. In which case I'll just say screw it. Right, I need to repair these picks. That's what we need to do. There's actually some XP in here currently. Sounds like there's rather a lot. Happy days. Oh my god, Johnny, please. Let me 100 bits. Alright. Come on. Loud noises. Fine. I'd love to pay your fine, Johnny. Proud of you. That's where all the best XP farms. It's up there. It's up there. It is up there. Yeah, you gotta, like you say, pay the fine or do the time. Yeah, that's how it is. The wings, well, they're currently on, so they should be fully. Yeah, they're pretty much full. Oh God, blimey! Yes, that was a nice stretch. Oh, that felt good. That felt seriously good. Alright, we're gonna have to get some more endstone, unfortunately, chat. It's the only way. So what else is really pissing me off, actually? Not that. That. There you go. They've been sat there for ages, and I keep looking at them, and it's like, I need to get rid of these, and I never do, so I decided to take a stand. Yeah, I hope you've been well out of it. It has been a while, mate. It has indeed been a while. Hope you've been well, my friends. Pugfish! Pug. Pug, pug, pug. Yeah. Jesus. Oh my god, button. Learn to use a fucking boat. Stream is going strong, man. I've currently got an ear infection at the moment, though, and it's driving me up the fucking wall, which is why I haven't got the headphones on. So bad. Like, so bad. Also, I'm sick of getting stuck on these walls at the end. That's doing my nut in, as we say in the UK. If something's getting on your nerves, you would say... Actually, did you say that in America? I don't know. Actually, that doesn't solve anything. That's still going to put the edge there. Do Americans say that? I have no idea. I don't think I've ever heard an American say that. If something's getting on your nerves in the UK, you say it's doing my nutting. Is that a thing, Americans? Do you guys say that? You learn doing my nutting from another Britisher? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can say getting on your nerves, but it's a very common thing to hear in the UK. Someone says, mate, you, they, or something is doing my fucking nutting. Or even if there's a noise, it's like a ticking noise like in the background, you're like, that fucking noise is doing my nutting, mate. Getting on my nerves. Doing my nutting. Did a 10 hour the other day. I love work, and tends to mean I'm very much the type to live to work rather than to work to live. So I'm trying my absolute best to refrain from doing small admin tasks over the weekend. Yeah, that's fair enough, man. Look, obviously it's better to live to work rather than work to live, but Enjoying your job is always a bonus. If you enjoy what you do, it makes it that way easier, doesn't it? It'd actually be quite funny to hear Americans say someone's doing my nutting. Like, shut the front door, man. That guy's doing my nutting. It'd be quite funny to hear an American say that. I'm gonna have to ask one of my American friends to do it. Actually, I'll just make him do all kinds of British slang. It's always good to hear. It's always good to hear Americans attempt British slang. Ugh. Bum, ba, bum, da, da, da. Get on my tits is another common one, that's true. That is very true. Is this Silk Touch? Yeah. Always a favourite? Always, always, always. I'm trying to work out at the minute, if we do 2 more shulker boxes of endstone, is that going to be enough to finish the tunnel? I think it might be. I have a feeling it might be. I got a feeling. Chat, it's only been a week since we did the marathon stream. Can you believe it? Can you believe how quickly this week's gone and how much has changed? We did that marathon show. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Stream tomorrow. It's going to be great. Woo, let's go. Got an ear infection. Great. Great. Oh, I can't, man. It's fucking... It's doing my head in. It's been 3 days now. Just constant, uncomfortable pain. I've had enough. In fact, you can even say it's doing my nutting. Yep, apparently I'm just old. Hey, Fat Pally, how are you, mate? No, that's why I'm not wearing them, Adam. I've got some speakers on instead. I've not been wearing headphones. I can't. I just can't. It hurts too much. So I've just unplugged my headphones and put them over there for now, and I'll use these speakers until I can wear them again. No, you're not old, Fat Pally. You're not old. The only person old in here is Amy. And that's the reality. 27 this year. Like a month and a bit left and she's 27. Yikes. What a horrible number. What a horrible number. How many IRL days your last world? 500 and something? I think. A month and a bit. No, 2 months and a bit. Your birthday's November. Yeah, we're not in September, we're in August. Yeah, that makes total sense. A month would be end of September. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. 2 and a bit months. Bum, 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 bum. See, that's fine. I think once you get past 30, you won't care anymore. November the what? I want to say, and bear in mind I'm terrible with birthdays here. I don't even know my own sister's birthdays. I just know they're in July. So if I get this right, it's fucking insane. Amy's birthday, I think, I'm not 100%, is somewhere around or on November the 21st to like November the 23rd or 4th. It's one of those, I think. No. I am right of November, right? I am right of November. I thought it was end of November. Is it start of November? God, you're even older than I thought. You're not like early November. I don't think you're mid-November. I always thought you were in the... Is it the 20-something? I always thought it was like the 21st, like the 23rd, something like that. It's not the 20s. I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's the teens or the earlys. I haven't got a clue. But and some friends shit today for being old and can't remember the birthday. But mate, as I just said, I can't remember my own family's birthdays. Like, I'm surprised I even remember my own. And it's not intentional, I just don't remember. It's the 17th. Oh, there you go. I knew it was later on in the month. I knew it wasn't early month. So I was on the right lines. So Amy's less important than Vogue. No, Amy is equally as important as family because she's in the same bracket of I don't remember her birthday, but I know the month. So if anything, that's a gesture of love. Unlucky Johnny tried to spin that in a bad way, but in fact it is actually a good thing. You remember mine? Well, that makes one of us. There's very few people's birthdays I remember. I remember my mum's. I remember mine. That's about it. Oh, I know like what my best friends, because we were supposed to be born on the same day. One of my best mates, I know his. That's pretty much it. Do you remember Kieran's? I couldn't tell you what Kieran's is now. I couldn't even tell you the month. There we go. Oh yeah, Ali, good to see you. My ear's still not good. I haven't had any painkillers though, which I guess is a sign of progress, but it's not great. Although it is starting to hurt a bit now, so I'll probably have to take some off stream. You already said in Discord as well as Alice's. Oh, did I? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even tell you, Alice. No, Alice is January, I think. Is Alice January, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I think Alice is January. I generally have no idea what Kieran is. So if I got it right in Discord, I don't know. You're not saying Alice is in January. I don't know, Abe. This is my point. I have no idea. You said I've said them before. Maybe I have. My birthday was last week. Oh, well, there you go. See? I did tell you my memory's awful. Or is Kieran's in January? Maybe Kieran's in January. I don't know. I've got no idea. Yeah, I will do, Ali. I'll call the doctors tomorrow. You said happy birthday last week. Yeah, I do remember wishing her a happy birthday now, but... what are they going to tell me? You need to do some brain training exercises, probably. Great game on the DS, by the way. I do remember saying happy birthday to Alice last week, actually. Now you mentioned it. I've been through this before. Like, my memory's horrendous. So you should be grateful that I even remember when your birthday roughly is, because I haven't got a clue on days. Eerie noise. And people shouldn't take it to heart. I just genuinely don't know. Like, I have no idea. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Hi, Lara. How are you? Good to see you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Lara, Lara, Lara. Lara, Lara, Lara. Out here causing drama. So, what? I haven't caused any drama. I know, just rhyme. Glad you're doing good. Back on your next video, I built a new shoe rack. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, God. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice. Okay. What are we doing for your birthday, Amy? That's something you need to sort of start planning, I think. Give a bit of a heads up. Because that Christmas period fills up pretty quick. Not a clue. That's probably something you should start having to think about. I'll need a heads up if we're doing something. I'll do some work in the garden in a bit. Oh, on the garden a bit. Oh, why not? Do it. Lara's flower patch. I've decided next year I'm going to try and grow something. I don't know what, but I'm going to try and grow something. Whether that be some carrots, potatoes, a pumpkin, I don't know. I'm going to try and grow something. And test my abilities. I'm quite excited about it. Your bit? What the hell? Oh my god, I hate that I fucking like that as well. Screw you, Tunzach. Weed? I'm not going to try and grow weed. No, that would be illegal. We're going to the Cotswolds for my actual birthday that weekend away. Could probably go somewhere. We're going to the Cotswolds for my actual birthday the weekend that week. I'll just meet you in the Cotswolds. How about that? I'll gate crash your couples away thing and hang out. That'll actually be pretty easy for me and Alice, to be fair. Because you'll be down this way. I got 1,000 acres of oats this year. Growing is pretty straightforward. Nice, man. It's probably straightforward. You know what you're doing. I want to grow something actually useful. So I could eat. But like, I fucking grew that. Although I wouldn't eat a pumpkin. It'd just be cool to grow a pumpkin. Lara! This happens far too frequently. From now on, I'm not going to talk to you. You're going to come in. I'm going to say, hello, Lara. How are you? You're going to say good. Which I'll acknowledge. And then I won't say anything for at least 5 minutes until you come back and say, oh, I'm actually back from what I was doing. This is twice in a row now. Kanga, 44 months. Welcome back.
Another month, my friend.
There's another month, mate. Approaching that 4 years, by the way. Crazy. Expected to go, just like you weren't expecting the door to go yesterday. It's fine. It's not a problem, Lara. Don't worry about it. I will, I'll remember this. I only was talking about how, you know, you should make a little flower patch. I put Lara's flower patch. Maybe grow something, plant some vegetables or something and grow them. And then I went on a tangent about how I'm going to try that next year. We're not having plants. What the hell? What, you're just going to tarmac it? Lara wants to tarmac the garden. Okay, fair enough. The garden is a mess, okay? And it's on a hill, okay? So for that reason, you decided no plants. I'm going to rip out all the plants, and then we're going to have decking to make it less of a hill. The entire thing is going to be a decking. You're going to have no green at all. I was like, screw that. Why would I do gardening when I don't get XP for that? I'd much rather do it in RuneScape. Like, at least I can get my herb lore skill up then. I'll show you a photo, but it's really bad. Far away. Let's have a look. Let's assess the situation. Let's have a massive deck that people can sit on and enjoy. Oh, yeah. We need a Kiwi right now to come in and read that. We need a Kiwi. Where's Bexley when you need her? I'm so proud of my dick. If anyone hasn't seen the New Zealand, I think it was Deck Varnish or something advert, then make sure you go check that out. Make sure you go check that out because it's pretty cool. Okay. Good, but overcooked. Wait, what is? Make sure you keep the bushes trimmed so you're oh, I already read that. I already read that. My ear's doing this weird thing where it's going from like, it's like you're putting your head under the water, then coming out of the water, then going under the water, then out of the water. You know, like your ears like blocked. It's now doing that. It's really weird. And it's sort of making it tingle and like itch almost. It's not good. If I tilt my head, it makes a difference, so that's fine. And there it is, and that's underwater. Oh, whoa, that was a lot of relief then. Oh, just stand like this for a moment. That was nice. I don't think I did overcook it, Todd's actually. I think I actually did a highly accurate impression. Sent on Discord? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at Lara's mess for garden. Do you know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, like, as high as the fence. It's not as bad. That is very fixable. Why would you want to deck all that? You can have a nice little lawn there in the middle. You can have a nice lawn in the middle. That side bit, you could make some nice flowers down there. Or even like a nice bush. Keep that all flush and trimmed. And then you could have your decking bit where these slabs are at the top. And then it can go down. And at the bottom, then the corner, by the left corner, you can have a hot tub. How about that? I have just made Lara's garden a paradise. A paradise. Lara, tell me right now that wouldn't be wicked. The decking so you could have a hot tub. I reckon you bang it down the bottom there by that fence. It's perfect to me. Looks perfect to me. Never thought about asking ChatGPT to design something though. Let me ask Grok. Croc. Design me a streaming room. Let's see what it does. Stop. Show it as a picture. It's rendering some images. Yo! That's actually pretty sick. Look at this. Grok's just put some 2 streaming rooms up for me. Ask Gemini for opinions. God, humans are so screwed, man. AI is going to take over and destroy us all. We're so screwed. I blame Amy personally. She started all this. Can I have a shout out? I've already shouted out I. It's you again, bro. You're back. Oh, I can ban you. Amy, I've basically blamed the end of the human race on you. When AI takes over the world and destroys everybody, it's going to be your fault. Next big purchase is going to be a new couch. So American. So American. You mean a sofa? Yes, that'd be nice. A nice sofa to sit on. Not a couch, sofa. Can tell Lara lived in America for a while. Very obvious. You're gonna go now? What the hell? Okay, bye, Amy. Jeez. Enjoy the rest of your time away. You can tell Kieran to think long and hard about being a meaties me in the future. It's not too late to change his name again. We'll finish this row and then we'll assess the sitch. I think that's the best way to do it. Best way to do it. Hey, Spike, how are you? No, there's no chicken nugget dreamland. There's no chicken nugget dreamland today. We had one of those a couple days ago. So wait for you to come up and visit. Problem is, Lara, money's not really in the place to be able to do that. I'm supposed to be going to see Imp as well, but again, I haven't arranged that because finances aren't really there. I do want to do it though. I do want to do it. We will at some point get it done when the finances are in a better place. Boys, I'm waiting, Caroline. I know. I'm aware. I know it's not good. Actually, in fairness, I did come up and say we were going to hang out, and then I got screwed over by traffic, so I never actually had time. Get up on my keys, gold. Oh, I did say I was going to soften it that right. My bad. I couldn't believe that day. How long it took me to get to Manchester. Ridiculous. A journey that, well, when it's quiet, you can do in about 2.5 hours, but that day was about 6.5. It was really not good. Terrible. And I missed the first 10 minutes of my game. Fuming. Fuming. Yeah, I don't know why. So usually, I hate driving on the... it's the M6 that goes through Birmingham. It's like the worst bit of road ever. Especially on a day when people are working. It's just horrendous. And I always go on the M6 toll. Like, it's worth every penny. I say to my dad, I'll drive, you pay for the toll. And I'll just go on there. He's like, yeah, it's fine. And, yeah, you do that and it's not a problem. But for some reason on this day, the sat-nav was like, don't go on the toll. And I don't know why. But I was like, okay, maybe it's like closed, there's been an accident or something like that. So we didn't go on it. And then, yeah, and then we were fucking trapped for hours. It was so bad. It was horrendous. Hey, Vorman, how's the dog? Arnold's good, man. He's good. We had a nice cuddle yesterday. He laid on my belly and just went to sleep. Kept like wagging his tail when he was asleep. It was really cute. Right, folks, I've got to skedaddle out of here, though. Thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate it. Thank you again for your patience, as streams might be slightly different at the moment because my ear is fucked. I can't wear headphones, so hopefully the streams are still relatively normal. I'm going to call the doctors in the morning and hopefully get an appointment and get on antibiotics to get rid of this shit. So, appreciate your patience, chat. Thank you for hanging with us today. If you're new, make sure you follow the channel. We're live for every single day, apart from Saturdays. So follow the Twitter, I always tweet when I go live, Instagram for my personal life, YouTube for the extra content, TikTok for the short forms, and the VODs channel for anything you may have missed. Check it all out. Coolio, I'm sorry you've just got here, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. But I'll be back tomorrow. We're looking at the clock, about 4 hours and 20 minutes. Unless I call the doctor and they're like, right, come in like at 10, in which case I'll let you know on Twitter, so make sure you follow over there. Love you all, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Stay safe, stay awesome. Let's send you over to Matt, actually. Fuck it. I think Matt's on today. I'll send you over to Mood. But incoming, hashtag butt rage. You know how it goes.
Is there anyone who...
Whoops, no, not that.
Construction ones, unfortunately.
There you go.
That would be nice.
Go inside to my good friend Mood, and I'll see you all live tomorrow for more hardcore Minecraft. The tunnel's coming along nicely. It's going to be great when it's finished. We'll see you then. Much love. Take care. And peace out. Bye, everyone. We love you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.